Let's be honest, we all want to be productive. But life seems like an unending circle of procrastination, distraction, and scrolling on TikTok for 5 minutes that somehow turns to 1 hour. Sounds familiar? Don't worry, I got you. In today's video, we are diving deep into how to stay disciplined, build healthy habits, and stay motivated even in lazy days, creating balance. Cause let's be honest, burnout isn't cute. Plus, I am breaking down the that girl routine in a way that will actually make sense to you. So if you are ready to step into your best self, hit the like button and let's glow together. Welcome to my channel. My name is Wendy Bresh, and this place we talk about self-love and personal growth. If that seems like something you would always want to see on your screen, do wait to subscribe and don't forget to click the notification bell to always get notified each time a video is dropped on this channel. And the amazing thing about this video that is going to turn you on is that there are a lot of juicy tips that is going to be shared in this video. So my friend, I know that you wouldn't want to miss any of these juicy tips. Stay tuned to the end. Chapter 1, discipline. This is doing it even when you don't feel like it. Here's the hard truth. Motivation is unreliable. It's just an emotion, and just like every other emotions, it fades away. 1 minute you are inspired and the next minute you feel so lazy getting out of bed. But here is when discipline comes in. Think of discipline as your personal trainer that pushes you out to get the work done even when you don't feel like doing it. Number one way to build discipline is by starting small and staying consistent. Let's just be honest, we do not wake up every day feeling the same vibe or the same energy. So instead of you trying to complete that chapter of book, why don't you make it very little and manageable in which you can stay consistent by going with pages? And that leads us to the second point, which is you creating your non-negotiables. No matter how you feel, some certain things must be done. For an example, you do not need anyone to remind you to eat your food. You do not need anyone to remind you to brush your teeth, to take your bath. Apply that same routine to your goals. And that leads us to number 3 of 8, which is you using the 5 seconds rule. This is you counting down from 5. Counting down from 5 and taking actions before your brain talks you out of it. Here's the juicy tip. If you struggle with self-discipline, just pretend like the main character in a movie that is about to have a life transformation change, and she is going to show up in her best self even before she feel it. So girl, fake it till you make it. And that leads us to chapter 2, which is the productivity hacks that no one talks about. You ever feel like you are working all day but yet have nothing to show for it? That is because being busy and being productive are not the same thing. Here is the secret. In order to be productive, you must work with an intentional focus. And here is a game-changing productivity tips for you, my friend. And here's number 1 way to do it by using the 90-20 rule. This is you focusing on that task, applying a deep focus towards that task, towards that goal for 90 minutes, then using 20 minutes for fun. Okay, let me tell you my own testimony on this. There was this day I needed to write scripts. I had to, but then I was feeling lazy. I just feel so dull and tired. And the only thing that I wanted to do that moment was just to watch this particular movie. But I knew I had to do something. I got to remind myself that I was going to see this movie, but just after working on that script, just after writing down that script. That alone boosted my energy. That alone arose my dopamine. And this time around, let's get something straight. I wasn't going to do that thing for doing sake in order to rush out and get that instant gratification. No, at this point, I saw it as a 2-win, right? I was going to benefit from writing down my script, and also after that, I was going to watch that movie that I really wanted to watch, and that actually gave me more motivation to finish what I was doing. So my friend, you can try too. It's really amazing. And here's the second tip. Romanticize your work. Please, let's just be honest. Sometimes working can be really boring, and you don't add more boringness to the work by making everywhere boring. Add something. You can place your favorite snack there, question that your word. You can put on in your best attire, like your favorite clothes. You can apply your favorite perfume. You can just do something. Add some spice to your working place. Add some spice to your working place. Add some juice to it. It's gonna make you feel more energized and more motivated to get the work done. Please, enough of the stiffness. And that leads us to the number 3 tip, and that is set an anti-procrastination trap. Girl, if you want to work and you notice that your phone is a distraction to you, please put it aside. You can place it in the next room. And when it comes to goal settings, if you find out that you have a hard time remembering your goals, you can write them on a sticker note and place them in somewhere that you can see. For me, a lot of times that I started writing goals after watching maybe videos or maybe podcasts of people kind of trying to throw a lot of emphasis when it comes to goal setting. I'll just set it because of what I hear or the motivation that I get from whatever I watch that moment. And you know what? That's the end of it. Only God knows if I ever check that book anymore. But that's not the same anymore. I'm not very good at writing goals down, but now I'm very good at putting them in here. Everybody has what works for them. If yours is writing them down or putting it in a sticker form, that is good. Girl, do what suits you right. Here's the juicy tip. Tell yourself I only have to do this for 5 minutes. And once you start, boom, momentum tricks. And there you find yourself in the zone, walking like, oh my God, is this me? And that leads us to chapter 3, the healthy girl approach to healthy habits. Healthy habits aren't just about looking good. This is you feeling unstoppable. When you take care of yourself, you'll glow naturally. So let's talk about habits that makes you feel like that girl, feeling confident, energized, and of course, thriving. Here are top 3 glow up habits for you. Girl, before you take in anything in the morning, make sure to take water. This is gonna cause an instant hydration, digestion boost, and of course, a clearer skin. And the second point is movement that feels good. Girl, forget about that boring workout. You can decide to dance, stretch, or take a hot girl's walk. Quite listening to that boom playlist. And the third one is you eating like you love yourself. The rule is for you to nourish your body with whole food, and that doesn't mean that you are not gonna allow treats. Balance equals to no guilt. Here's the juicy tip. Upgrade your meal with a girl dinner energy. Healthy food looks pretty. And that leads us to chapter 4, which is motivation that actually works. Motivation is good, but what happens when you wake up feeling like, nah? So instead of you waiting to get motivated, why don't you create the motivation yourself? These are 3 simple ways to hack motivation. Number 1, curate your main character vibes. This is you waking up, dressing up, playing your power playlist, and acting like you already have all your dream life come true. And the second one is you making it a challenge. Instead of you waking up and telling yourself, I have to work, why don't you make it a bit challenging by telling yourself, let's see if I can beat my best person today. And number 3 point is you surrounding yourself with growth energy. Watch YouTube videos that inspires you. Follow up creators that inspires you, that push you to becoming your best self, and unfollow anything and everything that drains you. And that leads us to chapter 5, which is balancing hustle and soft life. Being productive doesn't mean that you have to commit to work 24/7. You can still be that girl and still enjoy life. Here's the number 1 tip. Schedule me time like a meeting. Girl, block out some time for yourself. Time to treat yourself, time to kind of recharge, time to kind of listen to your body gestures and treat them as non-negotiables. And that leads us to the number 2 tip, which is you setting boundaries. This is you saying no to things that drain you. Girl, please protect your peace. It's very essential. And that leads us to the 3rd point, which is digital detox before bed. Girl, replace your late night scrolling with a book or meditation. Your future self will thank you later. Here's the juicy tip. Think of self-care as a fuel. You can't pour from an empty cup, so recharge yourself like a queen you are. And that leads us to the last chapter, which is the That Girl routine that actually works. Okay, besties, let's talk about the That Girl's ecstatic. It's not all about you waking up at 5 a.m. and taking in green juice. This is all about you becoming the best version of you. And this is how we're going to do it. I am going to give you the 5 ultimate morning routine for success. Number 1, wake up with purpose. Set an intention for the day. Number 2, move your body. You can stretch, you can dance, you can work out, jump, run, just do something. And number 3, nourish and glow. Eat something that fuels you positively. And number 4, mindset reset. Give your mind something that rejuvenates it. Read, listen to podcasts, or journal. And number 5, go crush that goal. This is you tackling your most important task first. Here's the juicy tip. The goal isn't just to be that girl. It is to be your girl, your best self, your highest self, your best version. Make it yours. And that is a wrap, besties. Remember, productivity is not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. If you are ready to level up, comment below that one habit you are going to be starting today, and let's glow up together. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and make sure you stay updated. See you. Thank you. Bye.